TG Insights. I'm your host, TG. Shout out to Hanover, my beloved parish, Westmoreland, St. James, I see you. Now, if you are from Western Jamaica, then you probably know this mug. Yeah. Not the beautiful mug, this one with the talking head. Some of you will know me as Tyrone, such as past classmates, former colleagues, people from my community, and the wider society. But most of you will know me by my football name, which is Moose. However, what is more important is you'll know me as someone who respects everyone, who is humble, and loves positive developments in and around my community. Well, that's it. So much for a simple introduction. Well, in a one word answer, the answer is love. As a former footballer, the friendship, Woodchurch, Nigel FC, Couple Swept Away, and so many other local teams. Shout out to K Valley and all the people from K Valley who have always supported me whenever I've come your side to play football, or Lucy, wherever. I believe those who can inspire and influence others have a responsibility to do so positively. I love my community. It's a place that has given me fond memories, and it's been a place where I was able to grow up in a peaceful environment, a unified environment, a place where everyone knows everyone, and as a child, you knew that you were safe, and as an elder, you could walk the streets and you'd know that you'd be fine. As I said, I love my community. But most of all, I love the people from the community. And that is why what is happening now within these spaces, it pains my heart so much. Because the beautiful, tranquil, amazing places that I grew up, that I used to run around with my friends in, that we all know and love, has become something entirely different. They are now shadows of their former selves. Therefore, this is me, a proud son of the soil, a friend you know, a person to whom you can talk to, everyone can relate to. I'm just adding my voice to amplify conversations that I know a lot of you care about. My message tonight is to all the young people in my community, in the neighboring communities. As someone who is from the same places as you are, I swam in the same rivers, fished the same streams. I implore you to stick to your dreams. I implore you to go out and use the best of you. I implore you to take up positive actions, to follow the positive values and attitudes, to be the best versions of yourselves. I want you to go out and open doors that I never knocked on. I want to see you crossing borders that I never attempt to cross. I want to see you achieving things that I never dream of achieving. So I'm just here to say that as young people, you have to definitely value what you've got, which is your community. Value your elders because they have wisdom that you haven't learned yet. They have experience that you haven't seen or you haven't felt yet. And they know a lot that could help you on your journey. Now, my dream isn't for you to be like me. No. My dream is for you to become better than me. To be 3 times better. To be 5 times better than me. Yes. I want to see you rise. I want to see all the young people be positive. I want to see you doing things that no one thought you could do. I want to see the next big thing. from amongst you. I want to see you do things that everyone within your communities, your families, your friends will be looking at you, will be inspired, will be thinking, wow, look at what this person has achieved. And I say this because I know you can do it. And I say that also because I want you to look at me as an example. I'm not the finished article. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes growing up. I sometimes still do. But the overall thing is that I had a dream. And even though I grew up in the same space that you do, face a lot of the same challenges that you do, I never gave up. I still believed. I still pressed on. I still endured a lot. I still went through a lot of struggling, but I stuck to my dream and I stayed true to the values and the attitudes and the actions that was taught to me by my elders. Now I am here as an example to you to show you that it's not only about where you're from. That's the message that I am sending. That I want you to start focusing on positive things, positive values, positive attitudes. Why? Because the more positive you are, the more likely you'll have positive outcomes. What you believe, how much you believe it, what you want to achieve is important. And the more you go out there, focus on your dreams, listening to the right advice, taking the right steps, the right actions, then the closer you'll be to achieving that dream that you've always had. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's easy. If you ask me, my experience has been as a writer or even as a footballer. As a footballer, my first coach or the first person that taught me anything about football isn't someone that you would directly relate to playing football. But the key to it was I listened. And that's what I've always done. I've always give a listening ear to those who have more experience, those who have more knowledge than me. And that has kept me well over the years, just like it could do for you as well. I'd love to see the communities come back to a time where activities can be taking place, everyone can be out enjoying themselves like we used to. And it may seem far-fetched. At the moment, it may seem that way. But it's not impossible. And I say it's not impossible because I believe in you. And because I know that there is more good amongst you than there is anything wrong or anything bad. I do believe that genuinely most people, most young people have good intent. Sometimes you get misguided, sometimes you are misled, but I do believe that most of you have good within you, and it's just for you to find the right purpose and just for you to find the right people to listen to. Then I know my dream to see better things in my community will be one day like a bright light, like the sun. There's so much good that can be done. There's so much good in you as young people. And I have faith that things will change. And I say that because I know there is more good people than there are bad amongst us. And if we all come together as good people, young and old alike, and work together, then we'll return our spaces to the places that they once were. Thank you.